Alright, yo, check it out. This is how you be the #1 valk. I mean, you can never beat me, but here's how you roll your shit like mine. You want double enrage on your weapon, attack from behind, damage, and 7% cooldowns. Your crystals are going to be pounding, focus, bitter, savage. The Niveads, I don't really, or the poisedly and all that shit. I don't know. I just rolled it. Whatever I got is whatever I got. I don't really care. Energetic on your weapon. Energetic on your gloves. For your chest roll, you want the 15 additional Ragnarok points when you hit with Blood Flower. Because Blood Flower is like one of your fucking super main abilities that get you rag super quick. I feel like the rolls on these are pretty self-explanatory. The rolls I have on my chest, other than the Ragnarok, are actually for PvP. I don't think it matters that much which one you get. For your accessories, you want to get all power accessories, and you also want to roll them all for power. So like your rings, 4 power, 2 power. Because the crit, you just don't need crit really at all on a Valk, especially if you're running with a Mystic. If you're running with the Mystic, you get crit cap with 0 crit on your gear. But yeah, your accessories, you want to roll as all the power that you can. Earrings, you usually want to do like 4% health, and 4 endurance. For PvE, I just do the stun because I like to PvP. Accessories, you want to have power, crystals as well. And, you know, power neck, power on my quad, power on my circlet, power innerwear. The only thing that has any crit on it actually is my belt. 3 power, 6 crit, just because 6 crit is fine. It's about equivalent to 3 power. Because power and crit, they're not 1-to-1 ratios. It's power is like 1 power is like 2 crit. Damn near 3, depending on the class. The only thing you want to change actually is if you're rolling with a priest, you probably want to switch out your accessory crystals into crit ones instead of power, because you know they don't have the crit buff for you. And maybe switch out your necklace, and that's why I have this shitty crit neck in here, so I can try and reach crit cap and maybe use like a lamb food buff if you're still not there. For your skills, let's go ahead and put them in. You want to go Glaive Strike, 30% damage. The crit doesn't matter because you don't Glaive Strike super often. You only do like once every 30 or 40 seconds, and it doesn't hit like extremely hard. Maelstrom, you want to get every glyph. The only one that's iffy is the health. It's not super important to get this one, but I just get it because there's nothing really else to put it into. Unless I'm slaying, then I put that into invasion right here to reset the cooldown. But this one in itself isn't that important if you know the fight and you're not like you're dodging like at the proper times instead of just constantly. Spinning Death, you want to get the power link. Increase all attack skill damage by 20% 3 seconds after hitting with 3 hits. Very good. Crescent, you want cooldown and damage, Ragnarok duration. Blood Flower, increase Ragnarok point generation and crit power. Evasion, you just want this one, reset the cooldown of your Blood Flower after you invade an attack. Super good. Rune Burst, you want the damage and the Ragnarok point generation. And then Backstab, 30% damage on next hit. And Dark Herald, increase the damage of Rune Burst. The rotation is literally just Maelstrom, 3 hits, Spinning Death, Backstab, Crescent, and then Weaken Slash, Glaive Strike, Wind Slash, Weaken Slash, either Ground Bash or Blood Flower. Spinning Death, Backstab, Herald into Rune Burst. And then Usually, after that, it's just going to be more rune burst, but your herald will probably be on cooldown. So you'll just build up the points, use rune burst during the time that your herald and your crescent are on cooldown, because your rune burst won't be doing as much damage. But it's still, at that point, you're just going to be using rune burst and blood flower as much as possible to build up rag. Because once you build rag, pretty much the valks that build rag the fastest and have it more often during the fight are the best valks. So you want to be going into attacks and stuff as much as you can to try and reset your blood flower. Because blood flower builds your rag up in like 5 hits or something. Yeah, that's like it. The only other thing is actually if you put this glyph in, this isn't really useful for like anything, but it's a cool little thing that you can try to pull off sometimes. Whenever this glyph for the 30% chance to reset cooldown, whenever that procs, it resets the cooldown on all your abilities for your next ability that you use though. So like, let's say that I Maelstrom and then I evade twice, but it didn't reset. And you have to evade twice, no more and no less. So let's say I evade twice and it resets, now I can Maelstrom again without the cooldown coming up. And then I do it again, and now I can Maelstrom again. It's pretty fucking cool. I feel like it could be broken, but it's like, you can't really predict it, so I tried to do it in PvE a little bit, and it more so hampers your DPS than helped it, because you're just sitting there trying to spam this and reset it, and then sometimes you don't have your iframe for mechanics, and it's just not good. Not good. Oh, and for slaying, you just want to take out the pounding, put a slaying crystal in. Make sure you don't have the healing glyph for your Maelstrom, because that's bad. And then I usually take out a hardy and put in a relentless, just so I can make sure I take a hit that's over half my health, and give me more health pool in case I get healed a little bit by accident or something, and hopefully I don't go over 50%. And yeah, that's about it.